Yo, yo, what up? I am in Ireland, a town called Dingle. Been work trading, work exchanging. Had to get out of Bulgaria, and didn't go to Scotland because the whole thing happened. And yeah, I'm trying to catch up on videos for y'all. Thought I would throw this in here because I'm going through a lot of this spring's videos, trying to catch up. And yeah, there's some good stuff. A lot of it's kind of whatever, spiritual or whatnot. With the colon cleanse, I've got some like yoga fitness things I've got going here. And anyway, I'm like looking through it and I'm just like, holy shit, man. Like, after being in Europe for three and a half months, it's like I'm such a different person. I see how like thin I was here, doing breathing and yoga every day and smoking weed all the time and not drinking alcohol, not eating bread. Living just like super high in California and in the States, because I didn't even spend that much time in California. Maybe I did. But whatever. The point is my lifestyle was mad different. And now I'm here in Europe and I've just been like eating whatever comes my way. I don't really eat a lot of meat, but sometimes I've been drinking beer and like I normally like don't like the alcohol because it costs so much money, but it's just been like handed to me. And even the food and stuff, it's just like when you're on a budget, you can't be super healthy. And I've like been on a budget. And so yeah, I just stopped caring. It was great because you just chill. I'm a lot more chill when I'm not caring about it. But I'm also alone. I don't have to deal with like a girl in my life or anything like that. So that helps me be chill. But anyway, it's just making me kind of reflect. Like, my life has a lot of phases. And now I'm thinking I'm going to be back in California in November because I have some gigs to do, some video gigs, to make some cash money, because that's how I do it. And I'm going to be in California for 1 or 2 months, and I'm stoked because this might be the last time I go back to California and I have to stay with my parents. Because obviously anyone that knows California, or a lot of the states in general, it's expensive as shit there. So someone in my lifestyle, you can't just rent a place and then sublet it when you go travel, because I never end up back at my place. So the last time I tried to rent a place, it was in New Orleans. I lasted 2 months and then I left, and then I was supposed to come back, but I just never came back. I just kept traveling. And I'm kind of sick of traveling, but more like in the sense that I'm just ready to have like a home and a space to call my own and work on things and just kind of have my freedom. So I'm going to see how that goes with a van. So I should, whether it's in the next couple months or in the next like 6 months, I should be making enough money to get a van. And then when I'm in the States, I can live in that thing, and that'll be cool. But yeah, so I guess this whole little video right now is just a reflection on how life can change. And I don't know if it's just me, my personality type, or if it's lots of people, but I'm just always open for evolving, and sometimes it even feels like devolving, but I know that's not the case, you know, like you can never go backwards in life. You're always moving forwards, even if it's not up to the expectations of who you were yesterday or a year ago or 10 minutes ago. Whatever it is, you're always moving forward, and to think otherwise is just kind of an insult to yourself, you know? So I guess I just kind of caught myself watching these videos like, look, I'm doing these like ab things. Look at that. You can like fucking see my 6-pack almost. I'm fat as fuck now. I'm fucking drinking beer and like whatever. And then that's me in California.
You find yourself down by the fire like that for 10, 20 minutes at a time, that's a long ab workout.
I was fucking doing ab workout videos. Like, fucking how California shit is that? God. I'm gonna post that video after this one, so it doesn't come as a shock for those of you that follow it. Yeah, anyway, so you guys gotta go with the flow of life, man. If you don't, you're not gonna have a good time, I suppose. Like, even yesterday, I was hungover as fuck. I drank like 5 pints of Guinness at the pubs on Friday. And fuck yeah, that Guinness is good. I had a great time dancing, but I had a hangover, like a stomach beer hangover. You know, the hangover you get, like you get nauseous and like the headache comes a lot later, and I haven't been hungover like that in a long time. So yeah, but even then was still like pretty chill. I just kind of laid in bed all day and watched movies, and like I never do that, and that was just kind of nice to like get down on myself and feel like, oh, I fucked up, man. You don't do that anymore, dude. You don't drink. Fuck that. Yeah, I can't do that. In some ways, I kind of like, as far as society is concerned, sometimes I feel like maybe that, as far as society is concerned, that I'm kind of behind in a lot of ways. Like, even when I say, oh, yeah, I'm going back to California, I'm going to be staying with my parents, and like, I'm doing a little backstory. I'm going to be doing an AMA on Reddit pretty soon, mainly to promote a couple things. Not mainly. I'm mainly doing it because I know people want to ask me questions about my life and how to travel and shit. But I'm releasing a book about my life in Bangkok, and that'll be kind of a cool book to read. And so I want to gain awareness of that. And probably do another fundraiser for Jamaica. So I'm going to do that. Ask Me Anything soon. And I just know the haters are going to come in like, how much money do your parents give you? And they come in as hating it. But like, in the end, I know I'm not the only person in this situation with kind of like parents that I can stay with. They don't give me money. Like, they don't support me at all when I'm off traveling. And I know people that come from other ends of the spectrum. Like, I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. I knew people, like, even where I grew up, their parents gave them credit cards, weekly allowances of quite a bit of money, and like they never had to get a job, and they're like my age, 28, and they're still living at home rent free. They don't have to pay for food, and that's like very common where I'm from. And so for sure, I'm grateful from where I'm at, because I've also had to work for a lot that I do. I've had to like develop the qualities in myself, the characteristics that make me able to live like all spontaneously and like on the road. And I'm kind of sick of it, but at least I know I can do it, and I developed those skills. And if it weren't for the discipline instilled in me by my parents, I would never have, grown into the person I am now. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky little thing because, I was reading a comment too on the YouTube channel. Someone's calling me a fucking privileged stoner. Like, whatever, man. Like, everyone's in their own zone. That's just how it is. And you can either be proud of that, or you don't have to be proud of that. You can leave the ego out, and it is what it fucking is. So, bringing back to the transformations and the self-evolutions of life. Fuck it, man. We're all where we're at right now. You gotta own it. And, you gotta be you. So, to California Jordan on the screen, LA Ave Jordan, that was me. And now I'm Guinness Jordan. I haven't done yoga in like weeks, man. And I keep looking at my little yoga space. And I'm like, you got a work exchange. I'm doing a work exchange right now. So you could have privacy to do yoga, and you haven't done any yoga. And I'm like, whatever, man. It's cool. And maybe it is whatever. Alright, peace. Done talking.